Hey gents and gentlets, you asked me to tell you where the Cars 3 Easter egg is when it's found, and I have good news for you. The Cars 3 Easter egg has been found in the movie Finding Dory. I went through as many of your comments as I could, and there were a lot of great ideas as to where the Easter egg for Cars 3 could have been. If you haven't watched my Finding Dory Easter egg yet, go ahead and go watch that before watching this video, then come on back and join us here. I pointed out in the escape from the truck scene that there are a few cars with only 3 wheels. A few of you thought that since the car only had 3 wheels, that was an Easter egg to Cars 3. And I thought, that makes a lot of sense. The only problem with that being the Easter egg is that we already confirmed that the Easter egg for Cars 3 was not an actual car. Explosion Gaming thought maybe it was the strollers, and that can make sense too. It did kind of look like Hank was driving down a racetrack. I like that Easter egg a lot, but it probably wasn't the Easter egg, even though the pieces seemed to kind of fit. Now, a few of you thought that the love bug in the ocean was possibly the reference for Cars 3, and not Herbie. But again, that's a car, and the Easter egg for Cars 3 can't be an actual car, so I'm sticking with the Herbie idea on that one. When they're making laps around the roundabout, I was thinking maybe one of these signs are a clue to the location of where Cars 3 was going to be held or something like that, I don't know. But I couldn't prove that until Cars 3 came out. Then I noticed a few people said that the Easter egg for Cars 3 was a band-aid on the truck driver. And I remember going through that scene frame by frame. That of course is the reason why I saw the cars with 3 wheels. Then I saw Mohammed post a picture of the band-aid saying he found the Easter egg for Cars 3. And it didn't look like I remembered it when I was digging through the scene, so I thought it was photoshopped and very much doubted him. But nope, Andrew Stanton, you know, the director of the movie, he jumped in and confirmed that he did indeed find the Easter egg. So congratulations to Mohammed for finding the Easter egg to Cars 3. Now, I don't want to shortchange his victory, but at the same time, I don't want to not give credit to other people that have also pointed out the Band-Aid Easter egg. Honestly, I have to say he wasn't the first to find it though. But if it wasn't for his persistence in proving he was right, then we might not have ever been able to officially confirm that the Band-Aid was indeed the Easter egg. So thank you, Mohammed. You did very well, my friend. At the same time, I dug through the comments as best as I could and tried to find everyone that mentioned the Band-Aid reference. So let's give a round of applause to everyone who found the Easter egg. If you look at the timestamp, you'll see some of these comments were put in much sooner. But at the end of the day, the world is so big, it's hard to say for sure who was the very first person to ever find it. But I can say this with 100% certainty that I was not the first to find it. But at least now we all know where it's at, and it's exciting to see that we are building a community of Easter egg hunters. So thank you to everyone who shared your ideas. They were all good ideas, and now we all know together. And we are that much closer to Cars 3 coming out, so make sure you buy your tickets and see Cars 3 the way it's supposed to be seen on the big screen, with lots and lots of buttered popcorn. But while we're looking at Finding Dory again, I want to point out a few other things that came up a lot in the conversations. A few people think that the horn on the truck is actually Captain America's shield and not the Pixar ball. This is very possible, and I do see how that could be viewed, but I'm sticking with the fact that I think it's the Pixar ball. But it's okay if you see the same Easter egg in a different light. There is nothing wrong with that. The glass could be half full or half empty, but it's all in the same glass. Or maybe it's not a glass at all. Maybe it's a plastic cup made out of recycled plastic.
Look, already it's half empty.
I'd say it's half full.
Stop that!
Also, Joshua pointed out the girl in the backseat also resembles one of the cool girls from Inside Out. And I concur. Good call, Joshua. Another reference was when Dory was in the touch tank and kept saying Hans. People think it's a reference to Hans from Frozen and not Die Hard. Sure, you can think that because that would be a super cool Easter egg. However, if you watch the movie with the commentary on, you will see that they do confirm they made references to Die Hard, but we don't know for sure if this is that reference.
For those that have a conspiracy theory that we have Die Hard hidden Easter eggs, we do.
That's not the only Die Hard reference in this film. There's a Die Hard 2 reference earlier.
Oh, that's true.
For those nerds.
That's true.
Let's help Pixar know how much the movies mean to us and go watch Cars 3 the day it comes out and set the new record for Pixar box office sales. Thank you for clicking that like button, and if you haven't done so yet, smash that big red subscribe button. Happy Easter egg hunting, gents and gentlets, and remember, share a smile. They are contagious.
Hello, my fellow gents and gentlets. Crazy Nate is a great family show. Now that I'm retired, I can relax and watch his videos. You should join me and subscribe, and share this with your friends.